Hello everybody and welcome to another prep day for our challenge group. I hope you had time yesterday to go through, look at your program and make sure you are familiar with the nutrition guide. You've calculated which program you'll be doing or which calorie bracket you'll be in so that you are ready to do the number one thing you need to do to be prepared, and that is meal plan. I'm sure you've heard before and you saw in the note that I sent, nutrition is 70% of the game here. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. You've probably heard that before, and it is so true. That is one of the best parts of the challenge group and the program, and the support you get is on the nutrition piece, because that's what's going to make or break your success. And you'll hear me keep coming back to that. So please take time to plan out your meals, plan out your food, plan out your nutrition, make it part of your weekly schedule. And what I'm going to do now is show you a few tools that we have to help you make the most of that plan. So taking a look here, these are some of the documents that I've attached for you to try out. The first one I always start with is my meal plan. This is what I do every, usually Thursday or Friday night so that I can go grocery shopping over the weekend. I start by planning out my dinners. I'll make little notes, like special nights that maybe Derek's not going to be home or that we have something going on. So I make all those notes. If I know I'm going to be super busy, I plan crock pot meals, etc. Try to do crock pot on Sunday a lot of time because I do a lot of my meal prep that day and I'm just plain exhausted by the time dinner rolls around, and I usually don't feel like cooking another meal. It also gives us leftovers for the week. Derek will take that beef and carrots and potatoes all week for lunch. So I plan out my meals using a variety of things, some cookbooks I have. I love the Fix8 cookbook. I use Pinterest a lot. Just look up 21 Day Fix meals there. You'll get tons of ideas. A lot of times I'll even put notes on my plan, where I got them, what page they're on, etc. if it is from Pinterest, just so that when I come to actually make it, it's easier to find. Once I get my dinner plan, I usually will go right to making a grocery list. I haven't done that yet, so I need to take that and make my grocery list over here so I can do a big shopping trip over the weekend, and I try to just grocery shop one time for the week. I write down what I'm going to be having for lunches. I write down breakfast that I'm going to be doing, and then any meal prep that I specifically need to do. So this week was a little bit lighter than normal. I was doing the refresh Monday and Tuesday, which is what the notes are. So dinners were a little bit smaller. I still prepped them all on Sunday though, which was super handy. And then my lunches for the first 2 days were just shakes, so that was easy. And then I made a bunch of mason jar salads for the rest of the week. So I'll make a list. Sometimes this list is short. Sometimes this list is really long. It kind of depends on what's going on for the week, but having it written down definitely helps get everything done. Once I kind of make my meal plan for dinners for the week, then I go to these forms to fill out what my nutrition is going to look like through the whole week. So this one is not completely done yet. I'm still working on it, but I wanted to kind of show you in progress the process I use. So I always start with dinner first. Put that in here and I mark off which containers I'm using. Second, I go back to my breakfast. Monday through Friday, I have a shake with fruit on my way to work every day. It works for me. It's what I do. Saturday and Sunday, the shake usually becomes my snack, and I'll do oatmeal or something else for breakfast. Or sometimes I do shake for lunch on the weekends, just depends on what we're doing. Third, I fill in lunch, and then I do my snacks last. So you'll see kind of what I've done here is filled in my meals and then crossed off the containers. And again, I just work through that process, get that filled out at the beginning of the week, and then it's an easy guide to follow so that I'm planned for the entire week. I'm not as tempted because I already have my plan ready to go. I have my food prepped. I don't want to waste it. I've spent a lot of time on it. Having the plan is key. If you do not make a plan, I guarantee that's where you're going to find yourself slipping up. That's what I see over and over again, is that the meal prep and the planning does not work out or does not get done, and that's where people struggle. So few tips: prep on Sunday, get your week started, and then also make time maybe Wednesday or Thursday to prep for the rest of your week, because you'll find that by maybe Thursday you're out of food and then you're scrambling and making choices maybe you don't want to make. So those are my tips on meal prep and planning for meal prep, I should say. Tomorrow I'll talk to you more about actually getting through the prep. So take some time today to get on Pinterest, open up Fixate if you have a copy, Google some recipes, pull out some of your favorites and see how they fit into the meal plan based on the lists that are available to you in the guide, and get your meal plans done. So get that started. I will be back with you tomorrow with some tips on getting the prep done and the shopping done. All I'm asking today is get some writing on paper. What is your plan for the week?